What's going on, guys? My name is Dave Mangano and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to take you guys through one of my rest days, and I'm also going to take you guys through the things that I do on my rest days in order to maximize the amount of muscle gains that we can make. I know rest days for some people aren't the best because they just want to be in the gym all the time, lifting and working out, which I completely understand. However, like I discussed in the previous video, rest and recovery is extremely important, and the things you do on your rest days can actually help benefit the days you're actually lifting weights. So I'm going to take you guys through each and every single little thing that I do on my rest days in order to maximize my muscle building potential, so you can apply it to your own routine, so you can maximize the amount of gains that you can make as well. If that sounds good to you guys, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new, and I'll see you guys at the gym. Alright, as you guys just saw, that is the routine I typically do before every single workout, whether it be a rest day, whether it be a day that I'm lifting weight. It's typically the same thing, and I do go to the gym 7 days a week. Not because I have to, but because I choose to. Going to the gym 7 days a week for most people isn't honestly feasible, and I completely understand that because there are other priorities in your life. So all you really need is a couple days at the gym, but I personally go 7 because I like it. It's a part of my routine. It's something that I continue to do. However, I make sure I don't overdo it when I go to the gym 7 days a week. It's very easy to go to the gym and do too much. Like I said in the last video, recovery is very important, and overtraining is very, very real. And as a natural lifter, someone who doesn't take any performance enhancing drugs, you have to make sure you're not overtraining because it's going to hinder the recovery process. You guys heard the deal in the last video. So if you're lifting a couple days a week in the gym and you have a couple minutes extra at home, wherever you may be, I have a tool that you can use any time that you want on your rest days. And this little thing is something called trigger sessions. Trigger sessions were brought to my attention by the guys over at Mind Pump. If you're into podcasts and fitness, I highly recommend you go check these guys out. They know a lot of what they're talking about. I've applied a lot of their ideas and personal experiences into my own routine, and I've seen great results from the things they've talked about and I've applied. So definitely check these guys out. I think they're everywhere where podcasts can be found, and I'll also link their YouTube channel down below so you can check it out there too. So what are trigger sessions? Trigger sessions are going to help you facilitate recovery so your muscles can recover faster and come back stronger the next time you go to the gym. Typically, these are done for weaker muscle groups. Like for me personally, chest is something that always lags behind all my other muscle groups, so that's the first trigger session that I typically focus on. And when you're in the gym lifting weights, let's say on a push day or a pull day, you're doing back and biceps, whatever the workout may be, if you're resistance training in the gym consistently, you're constantly sending a signal to your muscles saying that you want to build, that you want your muscles to grow. That's what happens when you work out in the gym. So when you implement trigger sessions, what that does is maintains the signal that you sent your muscles on the previous day or the day prior. So on your rest days, you're still telling your muscles that you want to build without the need of a ton of resistance training. That being said, resistance training and strength training in the gym is still very important. However, in conjunction with trigger sessions, they form almost a symbiotic relationship that allow you to build more muscle. And by using a resistance band for trigger sessions, this allows you to not cause a ton of muscle damage and therefore isn't messing with the recovery process. But the resistance band allows you to pump more blood into the muscle, which allows it to recover faster. So less or no muscle damage, and you're just looking for a quick pump, a quick burn, a quick squeeze. That's all you need. A couple sets, 10 to 20 reps, really focusing on squeezing the muscle you're trying to work. Like for example, you're seeing in these clips here, I'm doing my biceps, I'm doing chest flies, I'm doing all these different things, and I'm really focusing on feeling the muscle being worked. That's the most important part here. And another added benefit to these trigger sessions is that they're going to build stronger connection to your muscles. Like I talked about in the previous video I made, the mind-muscle connection is crucial to building muscle. So if you do these trigger sessions consistently, you are going to, over time, build a stronger connection to your muscles, which translates into your strength training sessions wherever else in the week. So with these trigger sessions, you are 1, facilitating recovery, 2, maintaining the muscle building signal that you sent earlier on in the week, and 3, create a better mind-muscle connection, which will over time lead to more muscle growth. Do you see where I'm going with this? You need to have this in your routine. It takes 10 to 15 minutes. That's all it takes. And since I've started doing this, my mind-muscle connection has gotten even better than it already has. So if you have a hard time connecting to your muscles in the gym and really feeling your muscles being worked, these trigger sessions, you have to do them. All you need is a resistance band, and you can do it literally in the house if you want to. So I hope you guys understand the importance of trigger sessions now. They are crucial and now a staple in my workout routine, and I hope it's something that you consider adding into your routine as well. Moving on, for the rest of the day, I'm just doing some ab work. Nothing too crazy, just low intensity, just really getting to burn a squeeze, really trying to maintain the connection I have to my abs. I noticed that when you get really lean and you have a developed core, it looks really, really cool. No training abs does not give you abs. However, once you get to a low enough body fat percentage and your abs are developed, they really tend to pop out at you. So I'm really trying to focus more of my attention on ab work on my rest days. Like I said, nothing too crazy. This is a rest day. I don't want to go too nuts. I want my central nervous system to recover, because that's what rest days are all about. Central nervous system recovery, allowing your muscles and joints to recover. And at the tail end of the day, I did about 10 minutes of cardio on the Stairmaster. Nothing too crazy, just getting my steps in, getting my heart rate up just a little bit. I'm a firm believer in steady state cardio, whether it be walking on the treadmill, on incline, Stairmaster. They're gonna preserve more muscle than most other forms of cardio would. Lots of like HIIT cardio and running. They're gonna burn a ton more calories. And if you wanna build muscle and preserve it, then I would stick with walking and doing stuff on the Stairmaster. Steady state cardio really is the best if you want to preserve as much muscle mass as you possibly can. And that's about it for everything I did at the gym today. Now I'm going to show you guys what else I do on my rest days, and it's something that is also very important if you want to continue to build more muscle and stay injury free at the same time. Squat it out. All right, so I just got back to my cousin's house and I have a special guest, Henry. Dog sitting for my cousin right now, so that is where I'm currently at. And at this point in the day, I typically like to stretch. Now, tomorrow I have a leg day, and I am feeling kind of tight in my glutes and my hamstrings, so I'm gonna do a lot of stretching tonight. Now, I want you guys to understand there is a time and place for stretching. Stretching should not be done right before you work out. And if this is something you've done for a long time and now you're hearing this and you're like, wait, I shouldn't stretch before I work out? What is this David guy talking about? Well, hear me out. Before you get into a workout, typically you're told to warm up. When people hear warm up, they do some stretching. Foam rolling and stretching really isn't warming up your body. Now, stretching, number one, really should not be done at all before you work out, because stretching sends a signal to your central nervous system to relax. And when your central nervous system is relaxed, your central nervous system isn't going to be properly warmed up. The idea behind a warm up before you work out is to get the central nervous system primed for activity. And stretching doesn't prime it for activity. It just tells the nervous system to relax and calm down, which can potentially lead to more injuries. Now, stretching post-workout is fine. I feel like stretching first thing in the morning when you wake up, I feel like will be great. Sometime at night, I think is a good option. Pick a time during the day where you have about 10-15 minutes to set aside, do some stretching. Your body is going to benefit a lot from it. Stretching and being more mobile allows you to train through a full range of motion when you're in the gym lifting weights. And being able to lift through a full range of motion allows you to maximize the amount of gains that we can make in the gym. And as you guys know at this point, I'm all about optimization. And not only that, think of your body as a car. If you don't keep up with the car maintenance on your car, what's gonna happen? It's gonna break down, it's gonna stop working. Well, same thing with your body. The more you lift, the more stress you're putting your body under, the more maintenance is gonna be required in order to stay injury-free and healthy long term. So tonight I'm gonna take you guys through one of my lower body stretching routines. Definitely stretch every single, part of your body. You shouldn't just focus on your lower body or anything like that. Everything needs an equal amount of attention. But I did some upper body stretching after my workout earlier today, so I'm gonna do some lower body stretching tonight just to set myself up for a better workout when I do legs tomorrow. So with that out of the way, let's get into the stretching routine. As usual with these videos, I hope you all learned something from it. I'm telling you guys, if you do these things on your rest days, you are going to experience much more muscle growth. I'm telling you right now, once I started implementing all of these things into my regular rest day routine, things started clicking, things started changing, and I guarantee you, if you add these into your rest days, you're going to see tremendous results. As always, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Me and Henry signing off. See you guys in the next one.